Kunrad, our previous master of whispers, what can you tell me about his betrayal, and what do you think he'll do next?
You know, Lord Captain, I am no admirer of fine art. But when we next find ourselves in a civilized port, with time to spare, I will promptly find an artist and commission a portrait of the individual to whom you refer, with a hole between the eyes. Conrad Voigtveer. That he committed his treachery and escaped with his life was an unforgivable oversight.
Wow.
We both served Lord Captain Theodora for many years, and we never saw eye to eye. He was brash. He was never afraid of assuming responsibility, and he willingly took on difficult tasks. I am loath to admit it, but the Von Valatsius Protectorate continues to reap the fruits of his labors to this day. His service always garnered my respect. But everything else about him made me want to wring the neck of that two-faced snake. If you are taking comfort in the thought that we will hear no more of Conrad, prepare to be disappointed. You thwarted his plans, his meticulously plotted and nurtured treachery. He is sure to attempt to strike at you, and he will use his contacts and knowledge of the Protectorate to do so. The only question, Lord Captain, is whether you will be able to anticipate his next steps.
Okay.
As you wish, Lord Captain.
I'd like to know more about you.
As you wish, Lord Captain. What would you like to know?
Tell me about yourself.
I used to be an officer in the Navis Imperialis. No. Used to be is not quite right. It was not simply a job. It was my calling. The essence of my life. I was proud to serve Lord Captain Theodora, but in my heart and mind, I am still an officer of the Imperium. I met Lord Captain Theodora on a mission where the Imperial Navy was providing reinforcement to the rogue traders' army on one of the frontier worlds.
He is. Yeah, he absolutely is.
Our acquaintance was not easy. Working with people outside the Navy hierarchy has never been my strong suit. It was to my great surprise then, that after the mission's completion, I received a referral to leave my service in the Navy and join the rogue traders' personal council.
Huh.
It was a difficult choice for me. But I saw in the offer a chance to serve the interests of humanity even more effectively than in the Navis Imperialis. You do not need me to tell you just how remarkable a person Lord Captain Theodora was. I recognized her at once as a true leader and formidable creative force. One who had built a protectorate amidst the dangers and wildness of the expanse.
Viper Mischief says, imagine if they made AI voiceover for this game like they did in WoW for all the unvoiced stuff. So that's when the things start getting specific, like particularly more gray, because this game has a bunch of paid, talented, fully voiced voice actors. It's brand new. Like, you know, AI voice acting is not very good. It would sound very weird to have like AI voice acting next to this incredibly high quality voice acting. Also, to put it bluntly, Games Workshop would never allow it. Games Workshop would probably want nothing to do with that. It's totally different when you put AI voice acting like that in a game like World of Warcraft. It's like decades old. But I will say, there is no question as a streamer that I wish there was a way that I could get every single word in games like this read out loud for both myself and for chat. But in that same vein, like, you know, it's just it's such a gray area these days. It's just, you know, I don't think that would work for a game like this. Yeah. So leaving the Imperial Navy is far from easy. Why were you permitted to quit your post?
You could say there was no one among the naval command who was willing to impede the wishes of the rogue trader. To do so would be to risk
right.
Their own
also,
position
AI is heresy.
and
That's a
their
good point.
relationship
AI
with
is heresy.
Theodora.
Yeah.
Well, the Lord Captain possessed certain contacts in the Imperial Navy. Contacts which she used to request help during the conflict on the border world. And which enabled her to make me an offer that resulted
How
in
dare
my
you? Mods,
joining
take
her
him out.
retinue.
Thank you.
The Navis Imperialis is an
Oh.
ancient institution with its own mandates and muster lists. On occasion, in the heat of an official briefing, or an informal discussion, I violated those rules, determined to press my point. It is challenging to choose the words to accurately express my opinion on a situation or the actions of others that do not sound overly scathing or confrontational. Many in command were inclined to view my manner of speaking as unbefitting a person of my rank.
Huh. Will you talk about Theodora? I'm beginning to think you were in love with her.
What? Lord Captain, any allegations of improper feelings or unsanctioned relations are utterly baseless and bordering on the insulting. Utterly baseless.
Utterly baseless. You have a family?
I am a widower.
Oh.
I am a father of 4, and if my information is not outdated, a grandfather of 11.
Wow. Okay.
My family lives on Dargonus. None of my children express any eagerness or aptitude for serving aboard ship, and I would hardly have insisted that they follow in my footsteps.
Good man.
Of course.
You may call me by my first name if you wish. I'm going to say this, and he's going to be like, "Are you kidding?" No, I don't wish to do that.
I thank you for the honor, but I must decline. As a former military officer, I believe in the importance of order in all things, including the chain of command. You are the Lord Captain, my direct superior. I am not prepared to address you in any way other than as regulation dictates.
Yeah, understandable, bro. I get it. I'll take my leave.
Lord Captain.
Abelard is good people. I like him. He's a good dude. All right. High Factorum Janus Denrock. Greetings, your lordship. Janus Denrock at your service. I'm just going to kind of go through this real quick. This is a ton of stuff, and I really want to get to like actual exploration and all that stuff. So we're going to be quick. What do you do on my ship? His duties encompass anything that might enrich you and your protectorate. This is all stuff we heard in the briefing. How did you come to serve? I come from Dargonus, your lordship. I've been a subject of your dynasty since birth and have always strived to be of use to the great rogue trader. Alas, it was not my fate to be the primary heir of my own family due to me being 15th in line for the title, so I decided not to stand in the way of those behind me in case they attempt to shorten the waiting list at my expense. While my brothers and sisters schemed against one another, I studied the exact sciences and mastered bookkeeping, greatest art in the Adeptus Administratum. I must admit the accumulation of wealth, something one can control, is far more exciting than hunting, carousing, and the other traditional amusements of my noble peers. What was it like working for Theodora? That's a tricky question. You ask it of everyone knowing they risk losing their head should they let slip a careless remark about your predecessor? I shall put it thus. Thrice-ly. Working with Lady Theodora was never boring and always profitable. The Imperium has billions of subjects, but very few do what they love and are best suited to do. I would say Lady Theodora was one of the fortunate ones. She was a model rogue trader. Man, dude, I'm like super interested in this whole murder angle. I wish to know what you think of your fellow crew members. A wise move. Tell me who interests you. Tell me what you think of Abelard. Do you manage to do even what the Imperial Navy could not teach Master Wissarion to carry out orders that he fundamentally disagrees with? I do not know what method she used, but the result is impressive. Having said that, there's something else you need to know. Your Seneschal is capable of being something far greater than a mere conduit for your will. He possessed the cunning and experience to run the Protectorate passively whenever Lady Theodora was away, and that really is saying something. Keep an eye on that old officer, I say, or alternatively, turn him into a faithful ally. Interesting. Tell me about Kunrad. I hope I never see him set foot above this vessel again, not even as a servitor. Although, he would be able to do at least some good that way. Someone has to clean the latrines after all. He gave us quite a fright that ill-fated day, Lord Captain, and still to speak candidly, I never enjoyed the Master Voidvir's company, but I believed him to be a man who knew how to do his job. Regretfully, I was mistaken. It turned out Kunrad lacked the most important quality for a Master of Whispers, unwavering loyalty to the rogue trader. What do you say about the Voxmaster? The Voidborn. You know, in my family, we use such creatures as quarry whenever we went hunting. Whoa, Okay, that got a little serious. He literally hunted her people for sport. Wow. Okay. I want to know more about the people who buy our plunder. What do followers of St. Drusus acquire from us? The Drusians still hope to bring Coronis expansion to the warm embrace of their faith, just as the flock hope to receive the aid of the Drusian missionaries. Each crate of food, shipment of clothes, or box of medicine marked with your seal is a sign the rogue trader himself believes in the sect's future success. Okay. Tell me more about the Explorators. Members of the Explorator Cognizance fleet, which has been roaming the Cronus Expanse for a good while, Omnissiah knows what they are hoping to find, but their acolytes regularly show up on inhabited worlds seeking bits of sacred knowledge, tracking down mechanical relics, and sniffing out Xeno artifacts. A tech priest named Opticon22 does business with us on the fleet's behalf and can be found at the docks of Footfall. What is the Casbolica mission? Oh, Hotshot Gaming. I've subbed for 6 months. I've subscribed for 6 months. I CBA with adverts, and I really enjoy how I actually take time to play the game and go in depth, like reading everything. Happy to be here. Thank you, Hotshot. I appreciate it, buddy. Thank you very much. Masters of the Cold Trade, immoral criminals and notorious crooks to the last man. The mission is but one branch of this mafia gang that has taken root in the Calixis sector. You can do business with them as long as you take the necessary precautions. Oh, these are like, it's like the black market. Okay. What's the Fellowship of the Void? A pompous name, is it not? In truth, they're a gang of pirates who are forever squabbling over loot and territory. Okay. Can I sell to anyone decent? So I've got religious nuts. I've got mechanical bros. I've got the mafia and pirates. Why are we giving away our spoils to these people in the first place? To profit from them, of course. Most of the things you will find during expeditions are complete junk. To one, but the less fortunate and affluent. So I basically, these are the factions I can give our cargo to, I think. Okay. Not in 40k. That's fair. I wish to bolster my retinue with skilled fighters. Oh, there's a mercenary system. Cool. Okay, I don't want to do this, but cool. All right. I think that was it, right? My retinue and I are in need of training. Oh, we can respec. Cool. Okay, great. I was not aware that was a thing. Can I just like walk around my ship? Oh, dude, I love that they salute when you walk around. You are damn Skippy. Ew. Oh, man, dude, this universe is so dark. I love it. Let's go to my quarters. See if there's anything cool there. I wonder if we can, like, get cool stuff for our quarters as the game progresses. Okay, various flagships and search. Coat of arms of House Van Valancius. Majestic portraits. Oh. Okay, first of all, this. What's this? Shrine of Remembrance? What is this? Are these like Kickstarter backers or something? Founders? Am I in here? Nope. But was this Kickstarted? I didn't think this game was Kickstarted. Was it? I'll look for your real name. Ben. Yeah, I'm not in there. No. I don't know. I'm not sure what these people are. There's Ben C. That could be me, maybe. Huh. Cool, though. Whatever it is, it's cool. I like it. Yeah. Look for CohhCarnage, Destroyer of Worlds. Early Founder Pack stuff. Oh, okay. Well, that's cool. That's fun. What is the vault? Is this like a bank? Maybe I can use this as a bank. It's kind of fun. Goods! Ooh! What is this? Heirloom auto pistol. Rate of fire 6? A single laser shot once. Oh, is this like DLC stuff? I think this is DLC stuff. Wrath of Saint Drusus. 10 to 13 damage. Doesn't have an area attack. Increases damage from all sources against any hit target by 15% until the end of combat. Yeah, I think this is early access stuff. I'm not going to use any of this. We'll just keep it in here for now. Blast Wave. Shots from this shotgun push targets 3 cells away, even if the shot misses. That is so good. Oh my god, dude. I want that immediately. That is so good. Oh man. Oh, what is this? The long dead eyes of this fierce monster forever capture the fear and pain of its final moments. Oh, that's dark. Oh, good. His chagrin is irrelevant. Voidfear's mistake cost me too much. Years of work, tremendous resources, all wasted. He had failed at what he was supposed to be irreproachable at, uncovering spies, and this one was a senior officer. I'm not about to discard him. Kunrad has served me for too long for his removal to go painlessly for the Protectorate. Besides, he is no fool. He could not have seriously expected to become the next of the Von Valencius' line when his skills and talents as Master of Whispers are so valuable. Oh, dude. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. I think there was another thing. Yeah, here. What's this? The final transactions with the Chartist are complete. The fiery reckoning is now fully equipped. The object has been loaded aboard with its containment intact and placed in the forebay to ensure maximum contact with the target.
Nani?
Okay. Check the other room. Is that my bath? I want to take a bath. Let's get naked and take a bath. The water's calming murmurs and the warm stream feel inexplicably deceptive. A moment of weakness and rest promises nothing but danger. Dang, well, way to ruin that. Are those like little cakes? I want little cakes. Ooh. The glinting of the displayed weapons is mesmerizing. You've never seen many of these articles before. Why can't I take these down and use them? That's a freaking rocket launcher. Give me that. What? You're for display? You're for display. I'll put you on display. Okay, this totally looks like we're going to be able to put stuff in here, which makes me kind of excited. All right, chat. Let's do this. The events of Warhammer 40k Rogue Trader take place in a vast region of space known as the Coronis Expanse. The sector is composed of numerous star systems, many of which you will get a chance to visit. You'll find yourself scouring the void in search of routes leading to new uncharted systems, discovering more routes as you explore the expanse. What you see before you is the map of one such system. Each star system contains objects you can interact with. Such objects are marked as points of interest. Move your ship to a point of interest and click left mouse button on to initiate event or open the planet. This is So f***ing cool! Okay, let's go to... Oh, are these quests? Yeah, okay. Go here. Unidentified void ship. What we have here, Lord Catton, it's not very noticeable, but there's a void ship sitting in the local asteroid field. It sure is quiet, like it's huddled up in there on purpose. It's not like I'm surprised. The thing is more scrap heap than ship at this point. Somebody sure went to town on it. Registering critical damage on the hull and depressurization of several compartments. There's an incoming transmission. Hear us? Do not require assistance. Pete, do not require assistance. Copy? Keep following. They'll pass us by, won't they? Roar protects. I told the augurs can't determine the allegiance of the vessel to be brief. There's an unidentified and badly damaged vessel within an asteroid field near the Rikita colony that's refusing help. We establish communication, let the vessel identify itself. Unknown vessel, we are receiving you. Identify yourself. I repeat, identify yourself. Do not tell. Tell him. We are done for. This is Thunderfang. We are a merchant vessel. Do you copy? We're a private chant vessel. A merchant vessel. Of course they are. Damn my stupid head. Where did I hear this name before? Thunderfang. Damage report? Telemetry shows multiple hull breaches, most likely caused by the guns of a combat ship. Several compartments are leaking air. The bridge has been almost completely obliterated. 2 of the engines are critically damaged. Somebody gave them a thrashing so solid they barely managed to limp away. Why can we not identify you, Thunderfang? Why? I don't know. What if? Certainly not. Vessel's badly damaged. Damage is preventing correct identification. We assure you, this full vessel, Thunderfang does not require aid. What happened to you? Vox responds by bursting into a cacophony of sounds, words, and emotions. Someone chuckles bitterly, another swears with some foul expletives, and yet another hisses, furiously demanding that the others shut up. You're flying, minding your own business, straight out of the blue and opened fire. Miracle we could get away. Emperor protected. And then more fire. Who? Void only knows. Roasted our tail. Bombed everything. Stop playing games and explain again what you forgot in the area. And this time I highly recommend the truth. Happy now? What have you done, idiot? It's too late now. We are from the Fellow of the Void. We did not come here to loot on different business, to help our own out of jail. Do not hurt. Please. We already had our Chronos cleaned. How about striking a deal? Our hold is full of lunder. I mean goods. In case you're unaware, Lord Captain, the Fellowship of the Void is a disorderly assembly of several dozen pirate factions of the Chronos Expanse. They consider themselves above regular heretics solely because they sometimes have Vox conversations with those who they are about to board. I would wait on destroying the vessel if I were you. Although the moral aspects of their livelihood do cause some awkward questions, the Fellowship of the Void remains a major supplier of goods to the local market. Perhaps you will find dealing with them acceptable, especially when jumping to warp is impossible. So we can blow them up. Can I save? I think I can save here. No, I can't. Burn the heretics. Your Lordship, I beg forgiveness for my impertinence, but let me remind you once again, we are currently locked in the system without the ability to warp anywhere else. Be reasonable. Do you really now of all times want to get rid of a trading partner? Okay. Have it your way. Prepare for commercial exchange. Oh. Camouflage robe? Oh. So... interesting. Okay. We currently have 10 profit factor. Do I want a flamer? Range is 6. Not bad. Oh, I can't equip it on Cohh though. Bummer. Wonder who I can equip it on. Maybe Our Lady, but I kind of like her bolter. I'm not gonna buy anything yet. I'm not gonna buy anything yet. Ooh. Yo, look at Brutal Strike's hit area. Oh my god. Jeez. When the wearer targets an ally with the Bring It Down ability for the first time in combat, that ally gains an additional action point. That's amazing for us. Using the charge ability cost 1 AP less? Oh. Dude. Zoa pattern auto gun? I want that. Okay. Well, I'm glad we didn't kill these guys. All right. Where do we want to go first? Scan is required. What is the guide? Oh, the navigator. Okay. Let's go here. Bloop. Extract them. A mobile mining outpost assembled in accordance with the Blessed Standard template construct, this small industrial complex can be deployed on practically any world, however inhospitable. The serf clan assigned to it will devote itself to the maintenance of its sacred mechanisms and the extraction of resources needed by the rogue trader. Interesting. Interesting. Omniscope. That sounds fun.
Is there money to be made?
Affirmative escort. Everything is calm on my end. Vicari out. Your lordship? 1,000 pardons if I addressed you improperly. Have you come on behalf of Governor Medina, or are you here on other business? If it's the latter, you ought to know there's been a riot at the local prison. It's quite dangerous. Tell me about this planetoid. The only settlement in Riccati Filia is a penal colony. The prisoners work in the mines and the domed quarries. They mine sulfur, ceram dust, and sand, which has been melted down, a rather nondescript place, or so it was prior to current events. What happened here? There's been a prison riot on the planetoid. Sadly, it is being led by the prison warden himself, the Honorable Anathagon Casteglia. He has allied himself with the rabble that he himself was supposed to watch and declared Riccati Filia to be independent of the authority of the system's lawful governor. I came here as a shuttle pilot along the Honorable Irvain Winterscale, son of Caligos Winterscale, rogue trader, vanquisher of the Xenos, forever triumphant over the enemies of humanity. Young Lord Winterscale wished to speak with the warden personally. The Honorable Lord means to put an end to this lawless treason. He and his escort left to meet with the insurgents while I was ordered to wait for their return. Irvain, one of the distant younger offspring, yes, that's as much as I know about him. Which means he hasn't distinguished himself in any meaningful way. The warden himself is spearheading the riot? Yeah, she bites her lip. No one expected this. Master Casteglia is a nobleman from a respected governor's house and a vassal to House Winterscale. All of a sudden, he proclaimed that Riccati Filia was now his personal domain, the prisoners were his subjects and that he would never bow to anyone again, it's pure heresy.